Let's go. Doug and Rob on the mic, spring running the show. Turn the dial up, let the nonsense flow. Triptych in the corner, wagging her tail, ready for the road. And history in the rear view, spices in the air. Cooking up a story, got a guest in every chair. Entrepreneurs and dreamers, music in the night. On the Nonsense Chronicles, everything feels right. Turn it up, let the laughter roll. On the road with the heart and a rock and roll soul. From the kitchen to the highway, chasing every spot. We're living out loud, making magic in the dark. Spring's got the soundboard mixing up the fun. Doug's got the question drops, always on the run. Fifth's got opinions, barking out the truth. Every episode's a journey, every moment's living through. Turn it up, let the
Hello and welcome to the Nonsense Chronicles. This is Doug Chachere, and I am joined in studio today by
Rob Mendiola.
Greetings, Rob.
Greetings, Doug.
It's a
Speaking of greetings, isn't that what aliens say when they come down?
I guess that
Greeting
is
humans.
You know, it's funny. The anniversary just passed. It's been like, is it 40-something years? To this day, I have still not seen E.T.
Really, that is
Yeah,
the most bizarre thing I've ever heard.
yeah. Because I mean,
Because you're my generation, you
yeah.
know, so
In most movies, I would have seen, and I did not see E.T.
that,
I need
that
to.
blows my mind.
I need to watch it because
I mean, that was only one of the biggest films of 80s.
ever. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah.
Steven Spielberg, right?
Speaking of Steven Spielberg,
Speaking
and
of.
we're talking movies today. Today, we went with our wives, our better halves, those people that live in our homes,
Voluntarily, we must say.
voluntarily. We went see Disclosure Day, Steven Spielberg's latest film. And again, I think
It felt like a Steven Spielberg film.
yeah, well, it didn't, from what I understand, it didn't come from a book.
Okay.
And Spielberg, I think he's got a fascination on it. I hadn't seen any interviews about
He might be an alien.
on this one. Could be it, but it is. It came out. It's a movie that lasts, I think, about 2:15, somewhere around there.
Mm-hmm.
And after we got done with our about 15 minutes of previews,
15, I think it was further in than that. I think it was probably pushing 30 minutes.
God, we showed up. This was assigned seating, and we showed up right on time. And thank God we did, because we would have been sitting there even longer if we
Yeah.
did. And also, I tried to find we've been to this theater before to see a movie, and when we went, I thought for sure it was a little bit further back, the front seats. Now, I didn't try and get the front on purpose, but I always like to be somewhere towards the edge and back so I can see it. We should have been 2 rows back.
At least.
At least 2 to 3 would have been.
The studio's not too large at all, actually.
No, it's not. And we were, tilt back your seat so we can watch the movie.
Yeah. It felt like we were in 3D.
Yeah.
And it was really loud.
It was.
Considering I'm used to kind of the, higher decibel points.
Yeah.
But it was even loud for me.
It was quite the.
It was a good experience, though. It was nice.
Yeah. I mean, this is a movie that we've talked about, like, as soon as. We haven't seen a movie together, I know, since the latest Indiana Jones.
Yep.
And so that's been a while.
It has been a while.
It's we don't go to the theaters like we used to, and this was one that said, when I saw the preview, I said, we've got to go see this movie. And I know I have several friends that are aware of the same opinion of that too. So
it should do well. It's a good movie.
Yeah, it'll do well.
Yeah.
It stars Colin Firth and Emily Blunt
Mm-hmm.
and Coleman Domingo. and it was. I thought it was really well done.
Yeah. She's always really good, Emily Blunt.
Yeah, well, I think I was trying to remember what I had seen her in before, but
She does like that Quiet Day or something, right?
I'm not positive on that.
I think so, something like that, where they can't talk because the aliens will get them. So they have to not talk. They can't speak because any audible
So you're saying
makes the aliens come.
So you sure she's in the alien genre? Is that what you're saying?
I'm thinking she is in that one. You have to check it out later. Spring's a big fan of hers, I think.
And we're not going to really disclose anything about how the movie ends, anything like that. But the one thing that we agree on is we could talk about it today and it really won't disclose anything that you'll miss in the movie. I mean, that'll affect the movie because it's a story put together.
Spoilers, right? We won't do any spoiler
we won't
alert.
do any spoilers. There's things that they put together over time, and it comes together really well, I thought, and I just like the movie. And one of the first scenes they show a throwback to. I will say this: they show a throwback to. They say President Nixon in 1972 was kind of like bragging and showing one of his South Florida friends who was an actor in the 50s and 60s, and he was showing him in South Florida. Oh, he said the actor was friend, so he was showing him
video clip.
Yeah, he showed him the actual.
Yeah, but they were viewing a video clip of that event.
They were viewing a video clip, but it was actually him Nixon showing this actor. And when I saw the actor immediately, because he was still around when I was a kid, but although his shows that he was big on or reruns it was Jackie Gleason.
Okay.
Yeah, and
so what you're saying is you're kind of old.
Yeah, I just turned 60. But I knew it right away when they said. I was like, "Oh, that's Jackie Gleason."
Yeah, I didn't recognize it myself.
Yeah, and so I thought that was like, wow, okay. And the story is based on
Is there a synopsis you can do? I guess.
Yeah, there's two different characters. There's two characters that that the story pivots around. And the other characters we talked about, they're big in this as well. But it comes together basically how. And I know I have several friends, and I am of no opinion on it that the government's been hiding this, and they said it was so big that president's only the last 8. You're only president for at max 8 years, so why share that information?
Yeah, that's kind of bizarre. But you kind of think about it, and how do they decide who controls that kind of top secret information?
Boy, it would have to be some severely.
It'd have to be an
undercover government.
It'd have to be a government above government.
It would have to be a government organization that cannot be replaced. People replaced on a drop of a dime. They would be too valuable to ever replace.
But we wouldn't know about them.
We would not.
Which
know
is terrible,
about them.
right? Considering we're
that's
it's supposed to be for we the people.
Yeah,
But, man, we couldn't even get the Epstein files released.
Yeah,
much less something top secret like an extraterrestrial.
But to me,
being.
not that those things like that would be. I think that would be very important. But and a big thing of it is could mankind at this point handle, that? Gee, could you imagine? Could you imagine the the social media?
I mean, it can't get any worse than what TikTok and Facebook's already done to us, right? Instagram and the influencers and all that.
Yeah, then you drop in AI and
now AI.
Yeah, it's like God. There'd be no end to the fake stories. It'd be like the National Choir back in the day with the headlines.
Alien autopsy. And
because I mean, you have to vet so much stuff now. I see people even older than me, especially that because they came into the internet even later.
Nowadays when I see a story on some of the social media, I really don't believe them at first at all.
No, you have to vet.
Yeah. And
then,
some of it I just go, okay, this is obviously entertainment. So
yeah, and then you have to say, well, okay, whose truth is this? You know, so that's kind of where we
believe
are.
what you want to believe, basically, these days.
Yeah, and if I can't touch it, taste it, see it, I usually,
Yeah.
not that I don't believe, but it doesn't affect my world. So
Yeah, and I think that's important, like not letting the things that they push in media to affect you personally.
I agree.
Yeah.
But
That's important. There should be a class on that,
I think that would be very important. I think
Yeah.
that we would see a lot less violence, and stuff.
Anger,
Yeah,
hate.
if kids were taught in school.
Because it seems like so much hate's pushed out nowadays.
I know.
So much like just disagreement on everything.
I said it was. I thought it would be like a class on coping skills.
Yeah.
On how to deal with today's world. Because look, none of us are the same. We are all different, no matter how you vote or anything.
Except we are the same.
We are the same, but we're different.
Black, white, brown, green, whatever.
That's right.
We're all human.
We're all human.
We all bleed
That's right.
red.
Trust me, I know. And
Some of us pee red.
yeah, that's another story. But yeah, that's
We'll save that for another day.
yes. And but this story is based mainly on the fact that this organization hid this for so long, covered it up, and there's all these other without going into it. There's all these other world events going on that is a big story in the news, and a story like this, of course, will just make everybody turn their head. At first you won't believe it, and then you'll see like, oh my God, So that's
But it's ultimately in the end, I think you do go, yeah, well, that's plausible for sure.
yeah.
This could totally have happened.
I definitely. I think that's.
Yeah.
I think that's probably Spielberg's opinion, and
Yeah.
I wouldn't disagree with it. Like I said, I couldn't say, yeah, that's definitely true, but I've got the big question mark over my head, bouncing like on a computer.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, dude, there's still people that think the Earth's flat, so that's a little scary.
yeah, that's.
They have a long way to go, but
We can't.
Yeah.
We can't take them up in space and show them.
no,
Okay. Yeah.
too expensive, too much fuel.
But
But we're one planet in our galaxy, Milky Way. We're one out of what, 100 million? No, 100 billion planets. So there's
Yeah.
got to be something out there.
there was I can't quote her directly, and I won't. So I'll save it for the movie. But yeah, there's a nun in the movie, and she makes a quote, and that was very poignant on I guess how the Bible would perceive it. So
Yeah.
I thought I thought it was very good. But
Yeah, there's probably. I mean, when you start looking at the vastness of our galaxy, not much less the universe itself, it's like just infinite to us.
it is,
It's crazy.
yeah.
So there's got to be something out there.
Yeah, and I'd agree with that because I don't know whether it exists in molecules under a frozen surface somewhere or whatever. Yeah, there's
Or people just walking around like we are.
there's
Who knows?
Universe is way too big. Even our galaxy is just a blip,
Yeah.
and I'm not even sure it's that big compared to the vastness of space.
And then there's the whole black hole vacuum systems, and who knows what that does, where that goes.
Those are very fascinating. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
It was fun, man. We went to, where did we go for that show?
we went to a theater. I think it's a Cinemark theater called Cut.
Cut.
And
It's CUT, and with an exclamation point.
yeah, like
Yeah.
a director saying "cut" at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also during the movie, my wife said she hates going to the. She told me that next time I will sit next to you because I'm fidgety and I'll talk.
Yeah, I could see you fidgeting, but that's normal.
Yeah, that is normal for me.
Yeah.
That's also why my son.
I was fidgety too. Every time they play music, my feet go, my hands go.
Oh, my son would say the same thing. That the big movie critic he is. Yeah, he.
And I thought he was going with us today for some reason.
I did too, but he said he was going to see it separately.
All right, I got you.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
'Cause I was a little confused. I was like, do I say anything? Do I not say?
No,
Yeah,
just
I thought he was going to join us today, but
we got
it would
that
have
out.
been cool if he'd have been there.
I agree, but just with the chaos of the last week,
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't. We did
We'll
not
get him on the next one.
Yes, we will. But you have anything else to add to this? Because it's a short podcast today.
Go watch some movies. It's good, and it's a good time to get out and do that, especially when it's really hot. Go in there and get some AC and just chill.
Yeah, go catch a movie and go support live music.
And eat popcorn.
Yeah.
We didn't eat popcorn, but we should have.
No, but they serve you a meal at this place.
We did eat. We had a meal. You're
Yeah,
right.
I had a nice Caesar salad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do like that step up of theaters compared to the old days where
And
they
you don't
just
have to stand in line and all that. Yeah.
no, we walk right in,
Right
had it
in.
on our phone.
Have a waiter.
Merry Christmas. There you go.
Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah. So anyhow,
That
that's
was a good
it.
trip, Doug. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome, man. I did enjoy the company, and that's it. Go see Disclosure Day, and
Yeah. You won't be upset.
yeah, that's it. This is the Nonsense Chronicles, and we are out of here.
Later.